I like Unova in general. Pokemon Black and White, those Pokemon are all my favorite. And it's been confirmed for me, it was confirmed for me during the stream yesterday that I can, in fact, catch a Litwick, which means I can have a Chandelure in my team. And so Tepig will be our main for a minute. The moment we get Litwick, Tepig is just gonna kind of be like a bystander. As much as I love the starter Pokemon, I am perhaps among the quickest in the world to put my Pokemon, to put my starter in a box. I love making an all ghost type team. I don't know what Unova Pokemon and what ghost type Pokemon are in that one, but is Chandelure my fave? No, but Chandelure is one of my favorites. Golurk is my favorite. Golurk is #1 in my heart. Not just of Unova, not just of ghost types, but of all Pokemon ever. Golurk is my favorite. Yeah, I think ghost type is fun in general. I like all of them, but I like, outside of Unova, I like Gengar. I think Gengar is really cool. I like Shuppet. I like Poltegeist is another one that I really like. I love Poltegeist and Sinistea. Yeah, I like ghost types. They're my favorite. I am definitely a ghost type guy. When I, let's see. We had a meeting at one point by the beat where we talked about our favorite Pokemon. And I brought out this website where you can sort, like you gradually select your favorite by region and by type until you have all of your favorites. And I have it. I found it. I cannot give you my top 5, but I can give you my favorite of like any type, I guess. My favorite normal type is Lillipup. My favorite fire type is Primeape. My favorite water type is, it's called Duat, right? Like the second evolution of Oshawott. I like the second one. I can't remember his name. My favorite grass type is Whimsicott. My favorite electric type is Emolga. My favorite ice type is is it Alolan Ninetales? The one that's ice type instead of fire. I think it's Alola is where that one came from. My favorite fighting type is it Machoke or Machamp that has 4 arms? The one with several arms is my favorite. I can't remember if that's Machoke or Machamp. My favorite... Oh my gosh, why am I blanking on his name? Because I only have the images. I think the name is Scolipede, but I don't remember if that's right. For bug type? Or wait, is this bug type or poison type? Hold on. Yeah, Scolipede is the Pokemon. The type is poison. That's my favorite poison type, is Scolipede. My favorite ground type is Golurk. My favorite flying type is... Oh, I'm forgetting her little name. What is the name? It's the baby crow with the witch hat. What is that called? I can't remember the name of that one. I'm blanking. But I really like that one. That's my favorite flying type. Murkrow, thank you. Thank you, thank you. My favorite psychic is Reuniclus, if I'm pronouncing that right. Like the one that's a cell type Pokemon. It's like cells. Cellular mitosis. Reuniclus is my favorite psychic. My favorite bug type Pokemon is the... Oh, I can't remember. I forget Pokemon names so easily. It's the... There's like the cicada Pokemon, and when it evolves, it has 2 things it can go to, and one of them is just kind of like the discarded shell. That's like an angel. What is that called? I like that one. I also like... what is it called? Not Larvesta. The evolution of Larvesta is another one that I like. Ninjask. Shedinja. Thank you. Shedinja is the one I was thinking of. Shedinja. Like the shed skin. That's my favorite bug type. My favorite rock type is... Nosepass is the smaller one, right? And Probopass is the bigger one. I realized that Nosepass and Probopass are compasses, and that made me really like them. I think they're really cute. So that's my favorite rock type. My favorite ghost type is Golurk, but in this list, I distinguished it as Chandelure so that Chandelure could show up in the list. Because Golurk was already my favorite ground type. But yeah, I put Chandelure. Because Chandelure is also one of my favorites. So I rigged the list a little bit. My favorite dragon type is Gudra. Specifically, I prefer the one that has the shell. I think it's really cute. But I like every form of Gudra. I think they're all cool. I like the slime dragon. And then my favorite dark type is Zoroa. My favorite steel type is... Oh, I forget her name. It's the one where it's got like the big ponytail with teeth. What is that called? It's got... And it like stands with its back to you. Its mouth kind of looks like a piranha plant. Mile, thank you. I'm so bad at remembering names. I just put Whimsicott again for fairy. But I also really like Hatterene and Klefki and Mime Jr. Fairy's a little tough because I just kind of feel equal about most of them. My favorite starter is Chimchar. My favorite... Oh, it's separated into gimmick forms. My favorite like regional variant or gimmick form is the Hisuian Zoroa, like the ghost type Zoroa, where it's got like the red wisps coming off. My favorite legend / mythical is Victini. Overall favorite came out to be Golurk. And then I made like a little list of 6 because it encourages you to make like a team. My team was Golurk, Hisuian Zoroa, Chandelure, Legitimate Antique Poltegeist, Doublade, and Cerulege. Not at all a competitively sound team, to be fair, but they're all very cool. Ooh, for years it's been Vaporeon, but the world has made me feel a little bad about it. So, like, I almost feel sad when I share that my favorite is Vaporeon. You know what I mean? Unfortunately. But I think Vaporeon looks really cool. I like the pointed ears and I like the frilled part around the neck. I just think it looks very regal and elegant. I like Vaporeon. Very cute. I also really like Leafeon. For a lot of the same reasons. Yeah. I am desperate for them to drop a ghost type evolution. The day they drop a ghost type evolution, it's over for me. Anyway. I like Vaporeon. I think Vaporeon's pretty. I like pretty Pokemon. I like when they're cool and elegant. And I also like when they're a little spooky or messed up. I like when they look a little sad too. I don't know. There's like when they look a little sad or lonely, there's part of me that feels good about having them with me. You know what I mean? It's like I can be a friend to this creature. It makes me happy. That's why I really like most ghost type. Because I think they always end up making ghost types look really like gloomy and lonely. Because something to know about me, if you haven't seen me play Pokemon Scarlet at all, I do not nickname my Pokemon. And I never have. I guess that's a lie. I did it when I played the very first time as a little kid, but I very quickly switched to not doing it when I started watching the anime on TV. Or like when I started seeing it, because I realized they didn't nickname their Pokemon. Yeah, I don't nickname my Pokemon at all. And even when I did, when baby Kaelix was in there nicknaming Pokemon, he would just nickname them a twist on what their regular name was. For example, Tepig was my very first starter when I was playing my first Pokemon game. Can you guess his nickname? Can you guess the name that I gave him? Close. It was Teppy. I called him Teppy. Every single Pokemon nickname that I actually gave them was just like the root plus an E sound. And I would spell it as I-E. So Tepig was Teppy. All the way up to the end, getting my first box legendary, Reshiram. No. I think you're talking about Reshi. That's my pet. So yeah, even then, even when I was actually giving nicknames to Pokemon, I was still just, you know, doing a twist on what their actual name was. And ever since then, I've just not nicknamed them at all, because it was very often the case in that scenario where, you know, I would nickname it based on the first evolution, and then it would grow big and strong and it would evolve. So then I have a leveled 78 Emboar named Teppy. So I stopped. I was like, oh, if I just don't nickname it, then the name will change with the evolution. And I think now you can just change a Pokemon's nickname for free with no extra effort at all. Times have changed. And you could just like relearn moves that you forgot in the past without going to any shady guys in this one specific Pokemon Center. Times have changed.